Hey, welcome back. Alright, so, uh, today let's just hit up the Citadel. I got some, things to do there, so let's get those things done. A few more systems, a few more, clusters like this that are going to be unlocked in this game. Alright. I do like that loading screen. Yeah, this is what the, return to the Citadel looks like. Okay. Yeah, just finished, just last night, finished watching, Moderwellens, a, a Let's Player on here. Finished watching her, blind playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy, and, yeah, I forgot how many systems that, the other two games have, especially the third one. But, yeah. Let's see. Alright. I will be swapping them out in just a moment, but there's a reason I'm bringing them out first.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mikhailovich.
10 hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mikhailovich, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin.
Oh, I don't like this guy.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
Actually, it hasn't yet.
Exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. He's a jerk. How dare he insult my ship?
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed
And he's not
that
being a jerk.
CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship.
He has a
I
point
have to shake
there.
my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Yeah, that's like... Wow, no understanding of the benefits of stealth. Jeez, guy, come on. Like, what's the benefit of being able to hide? The benefit is being able to sneak in, deploy troops, and no one ever being the wiser.
We
Jerkwad.
can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Special Task Group.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
How dare you allow a Turian on this ship that was co-developed with Turians? Come on, guy. Also, yet again, no complaint about Tali. The only one on the ship who actually, like, the only alien on the ship who actually cares about the technology. And they're like, actually, no, she's fine. She's got nice hips. We'll allow her.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
What a xenophobic jerk.
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
I am glad that I was able to bring him around a little bit on it. But, yeah, he's still a jerk. Yeah, just gonna swap out my my party real quick for someone else. Yeah, it's
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
This bit's loud. Yeah, it's an interesting scene. Mikhailovich
Decontamination
does
in
have a
progress.
distinct xenophobic side to him, which, yeah, is kind of a problem.
Logged. The commanding officer.
And right back out. Let's see, who to bring. Liara. Let's go Tali. Liara Tali. There's no combat here. I'm not going to be getting into any fights. It's just, there's a couple conversations. Doesn't really matter who you bring along with you.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Really only,
Presley has the deck.
it really only matters in terms of potential elevator conversations. Yeah, like, the guy has no idea the benefits of a stealth vessel, of being able to get people in without anyone realizing. Oh, that's not the job of a proper war vessel. Why not? Like, I don't get the complaint there. Of course it can be the job of a proper warship. You know, it's not all about just blowing up enemy ships. Especially because the Alliance is outgunned by pretty much all the other, all the other Council races. I'm pretty sure they all have bigger militaries, and certainly more powerful militaries, than humanity does.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars.
Yeah,
Many Council worlds,
just silly.
particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
That's nice. Your people are nice, we are. Oh, I did upgrade some gear.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
Yeah, so this one is one of the 3 origin-specific side quests you can get. For the Earthborn, you get visited by a guy who is in the gang that an Earthborn Shepherd used to run in. The gang has now become a human supremacist organization, and he wants you to bust one of his buddies out of prison. For the Spacer background, you run into an old friend of your parents, and you get to call your mom, which is kind of cool.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she alright?
Not really.
Yeah.
She's a little messed up. She got free somehow.
No duh.
Grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hope you talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Alright, before I do this, I do actually want to issue a content warning here. It's a pretty heavy scene that we're going up to. It's about somebody who, a girl who was a slave for 13 years. So, pretty much anything you can imagine.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Just like anything that that a slave can suffer, it's going to be mentioned here. So, legitimately, content warning. This is not actually... This is a heavy scene. That said, before I start it, I do want to make one smart-ass comment. I was just here. Like, how did all this happen while I was in the elevator? I know, it's just a matter of, minimize. It's just a matter of reusing assets as much as possible. But it's still funny to me that, like, you hop in an elevator, and then in that time, like, this happens.
Commander, glad to see you.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
No, you're not. You care.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
I don't like the way Shepard always reaches forward with both hands to take things.
Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Girard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You must have a name. A name you were born with. Can you remember it?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken, only fit to dig and carry.
Yeah, said this was heavy.
For a while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good! Don't want to be handled again!
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting!
Yeah.
Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha, I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes to leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
There's a heavy line.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode.
Good.
She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
On a side note, Stockholm Syndrome is somewhat disputed. But
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Really rough.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't know.
She'd like that. It hurts when she... When I remember... me. But she wants to remember.
Yeah. Yeah. I Remember Me is, by the way, the name of this side quest. And, yeah.
Is it over, Commander?
I got her to take the sedative.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just... when I see her curled into a ball and shivering... She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better. We'll be taking her for counseling.
Give me a moment here. Alright, so I took a couple minutes to compose myself. Because like I said, that is a rough one. There's a reason I chose this background specifically. And it is because of this specific side quest. Because, just... damn. The other two are nowhere near as emotionally powerful as that one. I'm honestly not even sure what to say about it. In that final option, when she talks about dreams, you can tell her that she'll dream of a warm, safe space, and she'll be there when she wakes up. Which is a nice sentiment, but I do prefer to go the honest route.
Thank you again for the help.
Yeah. I mean, I think that that whole scene kind of speaks for itself.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
There was some very strong writing in that scene. And, solid performances from both, Jennifer Hale and whoever it was who voiced Talitha. And now something that's a lot lighter.
Khalees been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
No.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Yeah. This results in you actually straight up punching her. Which is a bit extreme.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Oh, so the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy? I just said they helped co-develop it, so yes, I would think they do. Jackass.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last
Vaguely.
question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Tempting, but no, I mean it's classified.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Yeah, she's kind of a tabloid journalist. Not very well liked, which is probably why there's an option to punch her. And why so many people like that option.
Hello, Commander.
And, gotta say,
show me what you got.
A hell of a shift from
you, Commander.
Hell of a shift from, you know, talking down a traumatized ex-slave to whatever the hell that was, to tabloid journalism. Just taking a quick look. I don't think there's really anything here that... Yeah, nothing there. So, yeah, a lot of people do like Wintry, but yeah, it is quite the... quite the shift. Where else do I need to go? Right. Needed to go to the tower. Got a couple people up here that I need to talk to. Oh, and while I'm here, I can,
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this. We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
See how the trees and the fountain naturally blend with the arches of the tower. They have done a masterful job of capturing the aesthetic values of the Protheans.
Do you say so?
See how the trees and the
yes.
fountain naturally...
Commander Shepard,
The good
I have
journalist.
another word with you. Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Yeah, see, she's a good journalist. By the way, Emily, I apologize about my conversation with Kalisa. I know I promised you an exclusive, but that's once my investigation's over, so...
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Yeah, flight traffic controllers. Yeah, this is basically just them adapting a real issue for...
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
Not wrong. Governments are very slow to put funding into anything that doesn't look glamorous. See, she's got a good cause here.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Luckily, as a Spectre, I'm allowed to put it there.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
As a Spectre, I could just, walk right in and be like, hey, I'm putting a bug here to let people look at you.
Think of all the important decisions the Council has made right here. Trillions of lives hanging on their every word and deed. It's awe-inspiring.
If you say so.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas. Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now.
It is curious why the Council wouldn't have gone along with it. I mean, if they're so concerned about the threat posed by synthetics, why wouldn't they have decided to go after the Geth? But, whatever. I suppose they didn't want to commit that many resources at the time.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this.
Yeah, probably.
When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Poor guy. I like his comment about that's what they say, right? Yeah, showing that it's, one of those things where it's hard to believe in the moment.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
I'm not sure I'll get the chance to ask about Baines.
I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did.
Oh, there we go.
Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
He's clearly a good guy. You know? He feels bad about his soldiers and hates that he's going to have to tell their families. Especially because he doesn't even know why they died at this point. What was I here for? Right. Over here.
It was the Turians who first suggested creating a single organization to maintain order on the Citadel. Perhaps that is why more than half the force is Turian.
Liara is just a font of knowledge.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Xenophobic jerks.
Hello, Commander.
Hey, buddy. Jillik.
Good to see you, Commander.
You say so. Don't mind me, just checking out this this random corner here. Oh, hey, look, a keeper. Who'd have thunk it, huh? Well, later, guys. Shepard. Master of stealth. Master of subtlety. I just felt like being sarcastic there about Shepard being not the least bit subtle about what she was doing. Alright. Hey there, Emily.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Apparently that was my 5th mission completed with Liara. Wait, what other missions did I bring her on? I legitimately can't even remember what missions I brought her on. Anyway, I gotta head towards the embassy now, so figure I'll take the elevator. Hope I can get a conversation between Liara and Tali. Because whoever you bring with you on the Citadel will usually... There's always at least a couple conversation options between them.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Cute. Okay, yeah, let's...
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins. The sheer size of this place is overwhelming. Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole. This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it. My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome. So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Yeah, just get a few conversations. Look at.
Interesting.
The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays, something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
This statue shows how well the Protheans blended function and form. The mass relays were not only their greatest technological achievement, but also inspiration for beautiful works of art.
Oh, Liara. Such a nerd. Such a nerd for the Protheans. Oh, hey, I forgot that this one's here.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake. I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Sure, just randomly butting into conversations.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
Hey, calm down, Michael. Stop yelling at her. That said, oh wow, if articles on the extranet say something.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Shut up, dude.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's a little bit tough because, actually no, it's not tough at all. Because in this case, yeah, I mean, it is her choice. It's her baby. It's her kid. It's her choice to make.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
Yeah.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Shepard just randomly jumping into a conversation that doesn't involve her at all. It's, gotta love RPGs. Yeah, I mean, it's like... It is absolutely her decision.
Oh.
whether it's the right decision or not is irrelevant. It is still her decision to make.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, let's look at the upgrades. Nothing particularly useful. Alright, let's see anything for... Nope, nothing for Quarians. No Quarian armor. That's racist.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
No? Wipe out a dangerous race first, and then you can get a statue.
Some want to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable.
I'm inclined to agree, with the exception that, it depends on why the statue is up. Like, this one is to honor, what the Krogans did during the Rachni rebellions. It's a reminder of the fact that they were good ones. But, there are times where it's completely okay to tear down a statue. Just depends on what the statue is, on who the statue is of. Anything going on in the ambassador office? I forget if they actually have anything to say after missions. Hey, buddy boy.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
It's fair. Pretty sure Liara wasn't very happy about it either.
Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole.
I'm sure Liara is pretty upset about those Prothean ruins being destroyed. But I think she'd also value her life more than some old buildings. And now to talk to that Asari I got a call from. Who is voiced, by the way, for the record, by Gray Delisle, also known as Gray Griffin.
Commander Shepard, I am Nassana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's great news.
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
So it's a rescue operation, then?
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That is pretty rough. Hard decision to make, you know?
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
Assuming she's still alive. They may have killed her after. Hell, they may have killed her before even sending the message.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster.
Yeah, it's just there.
I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre.
Alright.
Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
That's fair. And I mean, I can understand her position. You know, in some situations, you are supposed to go to, you know, hostage negotiators, really, is who you go to. But I can definitely understand, you know, it's family. Yeah. Clearly, she's got a lot of love for her sister, so she didn't want to risk her.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Always the right woman for the job. Let's see. Anything else to do on the Citadel before I leave? No, just do last quick bit of shopping, I suppose. And then, yeah, I'll go rescue her sister. Yep. Hostage situation, gotta be quick to resolve hostage situations. Let's start with Dr. Michelle. See if she's got any metagel upgrades or anything like that. Not that I've been using any metagel yet. But, you never know, right?
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can... Of course.
Nope. Actually,
yes,
I asked her about
Is there
herself.
something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not...
I'll be going now.
I did ask her about that.
Nice
Alright. Yeah, let's,
I could get used to living like this. A few of my people have visited here on their pilgrimage, but their descriptions of the wards hardly do them justice.
Yeah, agreed.
I love this place. The crowds, the action, it's great.
The action, like where you almost got killed?
I could get used to living like this.
Everyone here seems so busy, so rushed. I wonder if they are happy.
Well, most of them are probably just working jobs, so trying to make ends meet, so yeah. Mid-level happiness, I guess?
I am not used to this kind of environment. Too much time working by myself, I suppose. How could anyone live here? There are just so many people.
I do kind of wish that the areas of the wards that we get to visit were a little bit more crowded. Nothing actually up here, but I figure I'll
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No. He kind of skirted the issue.
It's those damn humans, if you ask me.
Hey.
They're not all bad, they're just different, mostly. I don't like them. They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
Oh, please. Citadel is ours. Dude, you're gonna die in 20 minutes anyway. Okay, that's mean to say.
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other.
Tally? There you are. There you are.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
Really? It's not that great. Oh. Doran! Woo! Bust moves on the day. Look at Shepard busting out some moves. Nah, I don't need to play Quasar. I'll be making plenty of money. I've actually got pretty nice sum of money as it is, and I'll be maxing out my money by the end of the game. Like, no question, it's going to get maxed out by the end of the game. It's like you pretty much can't avoid it. You just make way too much money over the course of the game.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
You know what? I'm still supporting the shopkeeper here. No receipt, no refund.
Welcome back, Earth. Most excellent.
With a few, there are going to be exceptions to that. But in general, yeah. No receipt, no refund. Nothing good. Hey!
Hey,
Conrad!
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Of course I remember you.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too.
Well, well.
Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
The beautiful Commander Shepard. That's just random, unnecessary focus on Shepard's appearance. Yeah. Don't like it. On a side note, don't pull out your gun. And certainly don't aim it randomly. That is terrible gun handling. That's terrible gun safety. The rule regarding guns is...
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Don't aim it unless you plan on shooting it.
Oh,
Shooting
you
or
will
aiming
be
at it.
pleased, I think. Very good things I have.
So yeah. Totally irresponsible of Shepard there. Alright.
Yes, human. Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
And anything for Quarians. Hey! Quarian armor. Perfect. Ooh, and it's good. Yes, I will buy it. Just because you never know when you'll actually find good armor. Oh, and this is really good armor. 2 slots. Perfect. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright, I'll sell those,
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Alright, where's the armor go? While I'm doing this, I want to mention yeah, get rid of that. And get rid of that. The inventory in the original version was honestly, like, unbelievably bad. Alright, and that's all the shopping I can do here. Not going to be anything going on in Cora's Den, I don't think. Take a quick pop in, just to make sure. But... oh, right, actually, yeah.
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
Esteem is overrated. Alright. I think that's all the places I can go for them to have conversation. Hey, Tali, remember over there? Where he almost died? Alright, can't go directly back to the, normally gotta go up the elevator again. And unfortunately, it's the only elevator on the Citadel that you can't skip. No,
in other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Pretty sure I already got that that mission. But yeah, it's one of the missions that you can actually, I mean, you can also get it just by going to the system that it's in, going to the planet that it's on. But yeah, most of the sort of Uncharted side quests, most of the side quests you can get in multiple ways.
Seeing the wards stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Indeed it does.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
Like, yeah, nice. Yeah, Tally's like, yeah, nice of you, but damn, I love this shit. I like Tally. I like her appreciation of my ship. You know what?
Stand by.
Our
shore
ship.
party. Decontamination in progress.
You're down keeping the engines working well? It's our ship, Tally.
Decontamination in progress.
Yeah, hurry up.
Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, so I'm going to go save Nassana's sister. Where was it? Macedon.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
To be honest, I thought she was full of crap.
But you were smart enough not to say that. You've got a knack for handling the press. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I don't think I ever even noticed that option before when I played this game, but I really like that line. Like, that's actually the first time I've heard that. I like it. And of course I went all the way around before I found the right system. Wish there was a way to skip this part.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Mikhailovich. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Cerberus. Ooh. They don't sound very fun. They don't sound very nice. Hey, proof of their name though. Porolon is an enormous terrestrial planet, half again the size of Earth. Despite its thick atmosphere, the weak output of the red dwarf Macedon leaves its surface biting cold. The crust is mainly composed of silica, but significant deposits of iron and other industrial metals are present. These lodes may prove rich enough to be profitably mined, despite the heavy gravity. Heavy gravity? Maybe the Elcor could help. Yeah. You were scanning the planet Porolon when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings in its storage compartment. Go. Metal regesteride, specifically titanium. Hadavig is the second of the Macedon system's giant terrestrial planets, and by far the more interesting. Most of the surface is covered by a vast sea of liquid ammonia, in which a unique aquatic ammonia-based biosphere has developed. While the frozen continents are largely bereft of life, a rich bounty of complex organisms, many larger than a human, flourish in the chilly, toxic seas. While dreadfully inhospitable to humans, Hadavig is suitable for colonization by the Volus. Negotiations between the system's alliance and the Volus patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. Well, that's nice. Yeah, let the... You know, if they can live there, let them live there. Archelaus is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons, including xenon. And now, pressure hazard. Cergila has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Convoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Cergila has an extensive silicon-based, oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica, silicon dioxide, dust, the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. Extravehicular activities, of course. Oh. 1 Earth-year orbit. Oh. Rescue operations. Let's go with Liara and... Garrus. I'm pretty sure this will give me what I need to unlock everything. I have actually leveled up all my crewmates, although now I'll need to spend a few points again. But not going to bother with myself yet. I have reasons for not spending my own points just yet. I want to keep a few in reserve. Oh, whoops, I haven't actually leveled up our electronics as far as I thought. Description. There we go. The smarter choice, honestly, is to just bring Tali along, but... Alright, let's start with the debris. And then hit the base. Oh, this planet looks like it's going to be fun. Fun to climb the mountains. Yeah, you see that Liara has electronics. So does Garrus. So I'm sort of giving them some points just so that, you know, whoever I bring, or like whatever mission I do, I will be able to... I won't be required to bring Tali if I want to play around with other people. Whoops. Alright. And uh-oh. I'm dying here. Oh, that went better than I expected. Medical interface. I think I've got 4, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Oh, whoops, I forgot I didn't have Tali. I was gonna give her one of the medical interface. Alright. Now, to go shoot me some pirates. And, yeah, let's just hope Nassana's... Did Nassana name her sister? I forget. Sure, if I'm outside, I get crushed by the pressure. But these people, yeah, they're able to run around outside no problem. There you are. I was hoping I could get do a 2-for-1, but oops. Brogan, oh, so he's a tough guy. See how tough you are when you're exploded, buddy boy. Alright, unless they're going to be around at the start. And there we go. I just love exploding them. You know, like, the main gun is fun and everything, but just booming people? Come on. Risk here is they're gonna know I'm here now, so. Forgot I had the sniper equipped. You
now it gets fun.
Go into the air. And you back up. Lack of music feels weird here. Oops. Meant to do this. Okay, that's him down. Oh. Alright, there's gonna be someone else up there. There, can you give me a singularity up there just to see if... it doesn't look like it. Alright, I'll get you in a minute, buddy. Guys, relax. We'll get up there in a minute. Yeah, Brogan armor, nice. Pretty sure Rex already has some pretty good armor equipped, but... Oh, and hey, yeah, there's Corn armor.
Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere!
If you just get stuck up on that light, that's funny.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Alright, nothing over here. Only room left. So let's see if Nassana's sister is in here. Good thing I finished off, oops. Damn. Yeah, this was my best shot, but... the hard ones are really hard. There's just no room to... Or... that was easy. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers, and Nassana Dantius, are an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nassana with this. Well, well. A twist. So now we have to go back to figure out... yeah, that's useful in the fight. Or can be useful in the fight. Did Nassana know? Or did she trick us? Either way, what a twist. Right? Alright. And now I've... Oh, actually. Anomaly. Alright, so head to the anomaly then. And hate the level designers the whole way I go. Oh, please don't make me climb that. That looks like a pain in the ass. Huh. Mineral. Woo. Okay. So it doesn't look like I'll have to climb it. It's too close to the edge. They don't normally put things... and what's here? Thorium. Alright. Alright. Let's see if I can get it to it a different way. Like, when they were playtesting this game, how did they not realize that driving around these planets is not fun? Like, it could have been. It could have been great, but the way they designed the planets, it's impossible to have fun driving around them. And they're just... Whee! Okay, just an abandoned camp. Alright. Anything interesting here? Yeah, probably some matrix ratings, I'm guessing. Whoops. Yeah. Whew. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Delanaga's ratings.
Ready.
And, alright, so that's that then. Just gotta find any remaining mineral deposits. So, I will meet you at those. Alright, so here is some uranium. And, meet yet another one. Alright, and here we've got some magnesium. And with that, that's the last of that, so... So let's go confront Nassana. Because, you know, something's not right here. So I'll meet you at the embassy. And welcome back to the embassies. So let's see what the deal is with Nassana. I don't appreciate being lied to, lady.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
Man, she is ruthless. Damn. Just cold and hard and ruthless. Y'all's gotta respect her for that. That said, I mean, she's got, well, I was gonna say she's got resources. She could have hired somebody to go kill those that Merc gang, but then she would have run the risk of that Merc gang trying to blackmail her. So, all right, fair enough. Tricking me was the smartest option. That said, jerk?
I would have helped if you'd just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I really like Liara's response there. Actually, I really love, we have trust issues in my family. I mean, you just sent me to murder your sister, so trust issues is one way of putting it.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods.
There we go.
I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
You say so. Try to screw me over again and I'll kill you myself.
Thank you for all your help, Shepard. Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture.
I've talked to I've talked
My
to Garrison.
first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
I honestly forget if I actually have talked to him up here. Whatever, doesn't matter. Alright, and before I go, how about a couple of codex entries? Just try to get work through that. Sure. Geth armatures. Armatures are quadruped all-terrain heavy weapons platforms, akin to the armored fighting vehicles of other races. Geth brings synthetic intelligence. Geth being intelligent. Geth being synthetic intelligences, armatures are not crude vehicles, but intelligent entities, capable of independent decision-making and learning. Armatures are equipped with heavy kinetic barriers. Their main cannon, mounted on an articulated head turret, appears to be a highly efficient conventional mass accelerator. It is capable of firing in anti-personnel and anti-tank modes. Some armatures carry drones into battle, presumably for reconnaissance purposes. Others host a swarm of insect-sized repair microbots. Geth hoppers. The Geth models, collectively dubbed hoppers by Alliance forces, are electronic warfare platforms. They can project electromagnetic radiation across a broad spectrum as an offensive weapon. They can also perform cyber warfare attacks against the onboard computers of body armor, hard suits, and weapons, adversely affecting their performance. The structure of hoppers consists of an advanced and highly elastic artificial muscle material. This allows a hopper to compress its entire body for powerful leaps. Hoppers also have thousands of molecule-scale barbs on the surfaces of their hands and feet, which are used to cling to walls and ceilings. Hoppers are very difficult targets, leaping from one surface to another in rapid succession. The Quarians have no record of any Geth models similar to hoppers. This new morphotype must have been developed over the last 300 years by the Geth themselves. This is troubling proof that the Geth are continuing to move towards technological singularity. Experts in synthetic life are intrigued that hoppers appear to be even more organic than the baseline Geth. The identified subtypes of hopper have been codenamed Sapper, Stalker, and Ghost. On a side note, it's worth mentioning here, we only see the hoppers in this game. The second and third games don't feature any of this type. I believe because of the they took a much more cover-based combat system in starting with 2 and going into 3, and hoppers just would have made it way more complicated. So the Beacon was a Prothean artifact unearthed on the Alliance colony of Eden Prime. Its resemblance to the Prothean databanks recovered on Mars provoked immediate interest from the Alliance and the Citadel Council. It proved to be a solid-state data storage device, part of a galaxy-spanning comm network similar to the modern extranet. Intact Prothean paleotechnology is rare. The Beacon seems to promise another quantum leap of technology, akin to the discovery of the Mass Effect drive and relays. Unfortunately, the Beacon also drew the attention of the rogue Spectre Saren Arturius and his synthetic allies, the Geth. A dawn raid by his flagship Sovereign resulted in hundreds of civilian casualties. The Beacon was badly damaged. The motives behind the attack are still being investigated. During the recovery operation, the Beacon fired a pulse of energy at the executive officer of the Alliance frigate Normandy. Lieutenant Commander Shepard survived and appears to have suffered no ill effects. Afterwards, the Beacon fell inert. The mechanism appears to be dead. The Prothean Beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusing dreams and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the Beacon communication remains elusive. It has been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view, what Carl Jung described as the collective unconscious. The cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind is the cultural knowledge of a Prothean, the archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences universal to the race. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire this cipher. In the 22nd century, manipulation of the human genome became commonplace. Techniques of genetic engineering advanced to the point where the rich could custom-build fetuses that grew into stronger, smarter, and more attractive adults. Gattaca! In more permissive regions, custom-designed lifeforms and uplifted animals occupied an ill-defined niche between property and sapient being. Travel to planets with unique forms of life brought an awareness that Earth's unique biodiversity could be lost if spliced and hybridized to gain useful alien qualities. The Sudom-Walcott Genetic Heritage Act was passed by the Systems Alliance Parliament in 2161. It imposed sharp restrictions on controversial uses of genetic engineering, but provided government subsidies for beneficial applications. Screening and therapy. Most governments provide free assessments and corrective therapy for genetic diseases in prospective parents. This has nearly eliminated everything from cystic fibrosis to nearsightedness. The earlier screening and therapy is performed, the more comprehensive the results. Though ideally performed on artificially fertilized zygotes in a lab, procedures are available for embryos in the womb and newborns, out of respect for personal beliefs. Whoops. Enhancement. Whoops, went too far. Improvement of natural human abilities is legal, but adding new abilities is not. Treatments to improve strength, reflexes, mental acuity, or appearance are permitted. Adding a tail or the ability to digest cellulose is not. Some genetic enhancement is provided for free to Alliance military recruits, but the average citizen must pay for the privilege. The process can take years to reach fruition in an adult. And engineering. Artificial hybridization of genes from compatible non-human species with human genetic code is illegal. Creation of designed life is broadly legal and mainly used for terraforming and medical applications, but sentient creatures are heavily regulated, and creation of sapient life is outlawed by both the Systems Alliance and the Citadel Council. Alright, that'll do for now. Still got a lot to go through. Need to get to the Quarians one of these days soon. Alright, and that seems like a good place to stop for now. Next time, honestly, I'm just going to do Luna. I'm going to go back to Earth. But, yeah, Luna, and, I don't know, maybe I'll do another side quest at that point as well. Not quite ready to move on to another main mission just yet. What other side quest do I have anyway? Ah, yes, this one. So, oh, and the missing survey team. Could probably do that one as well. Yeah. Next time, Rogue VI and probably the missing survey team. Seems good. Making a little bit of progress here. So yeah, that's good for now, but for now...
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site.
This is a good place to stop for today.
Site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
Thanks for watching.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Actually, how about let's finish this one while looking out onto the ward. Get a nice view while I close it. I don't think I've had Garrus in here.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Alright, so thanks for watching, and have a nice day.